Tell me, not my Joshua.
And you're walking in the hall all afraid alone. And you look like a clown but you call a vogue. But it ain't so pretty when it's dark and cold. Everything you say is a projection, cause your parents never said that you were the best kid. Now you gotta fend on the one who's intelligent while your nose bends with a dominant message. So you don't wanna know you're the one but you're joking. Every time you open your mouth you control a bleep. I'll laugh at your lack of the mental capacity, but don't be mad at me. Just do us all a favor and commit suicide, cause you never said a thing that was meaningful. I tried to imagine what they say hovering over your casket. All you ever cared about was money in the ass, that's it. So it doesn't really matter cause I will not remember anything you ever did, because you could've changed another life. I never had a fin to tell you maybe you should try to read a book and go home. But I doubt you would know how to count those words in one ear and out the other. You never made a proud old lady summer, so all I can mutter is watching you laugh like everything you said that caused a beat up for the years, but you take a walk of shame when you were blaming on your peers, and I thought you never needed a change. So hear me, yeah, cause you never sympathize. Always had to cover up your face with a lie. Falling to the ground, know what it feels like to be the only one who you see you cry. Yes, you need to die. Should've done before you agreed to tie. Never felt bad when it sees in life. Now we grab hold and we reach inside, taking that hard and eat it right in front of your eyes. No one's by your side, no winner trying to hide, no fun for the ride. So what's a reply? Watching you up like now we're gonna point and laugh.
person you have dialed can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, simply hang up. Are you still there?
So, 15 Uhr, ihr wisst, was es heißt. Genau, der Kantholz ist da. Ich mache jetzt erstmal die Musik aus. Heute steht auf dem Zettel erstmal The Wolf Among Us. Ich denke mal, das werden wir heute sogar komplett durchspielen. Aber da gucken wir mal. Ich habe ja die Tage versprochen. Wir warten bis Mittwoch, dass dann der Logo auch alles live sehen kann. Und vielleicht ein bisschen mitentscheiden kann. Aber ich bin echt gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Also schmeiße ich jetzt direkt das Spiel an. Ich weiß jetzt ehrlich gesagt schon nicht mehr, was in der letzten Folge passiert ist. Also in Episode 3. Ja, müsste Episode 3 gewesen sein. Moin, na Logo, wenn man vom Teufel spricht, wa? So. Ich hoffe mal, das passt soundtechnisch alles. Ich habe bei dem schönen Wetter natürlich heute das Fenster offen. Ja, sollte das irgendwie störend sein, einfach Bescheid sagen, dann mache ich zu. Ist ja kein Problem, ne? So. Zum Beginnen klicken. Ja, das kriegen wir so gerade noch hin. Ich muss mir erstmal was zu trinken hier einschenken. Ist heute aber auch ein Bombenwetter, oder? Und was machen wir? Wir sitzen hier und zocken. Super. Aber ich hab's versprochen, da halte ich mich auch dran. Und mit schönem kaltem Wasser geht das natürlich auch. So. Also. Spielen. Episode 4. Im Schafspelz. Am Schafspelz, ja, genau. So. Gucken wir doch mal. Was ist in der letzten Episode passiert? Ich weiß es echt nicht mehr.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
Okay, ich erinnere mich wieder.
It was a good show, but, you know...
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is gonna be a beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really, I mean it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the Queen.
Gut. Wir haben die oder Damm getötet. Ich glaube, wir haben Damm getötet. Ich kann die beiden so schlecht auseinanderhalten. Aber wir leben. Und der Regen ist ziemlich laut. Mensch.
See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though. He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep meeting this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious.
My arm.
Yes, very ugly, but not life-threatening. I can't say the same for these bullets peppered throughout your vital organs.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Der Knochen ist durch. Wie soll er den Okay. Oh. Nee, ich will...
For heaven's sake. See now? That wasn't so difficult, was it?
Klar, für dich nicht. Du ziehst ja auch nur. Alter Schwede.
That'll do. You're probably better off. This way I won't have to reset it later. He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about
Ja, da
that.
kriegt man gleich Hunger.
Well, he should.
You know, I can't hear you.
Quiet. Just relax.
Entspannen, ist klar.
Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands. And I need the space to work, so...
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Was macht ein Colin
Hey,
schon
Doc,
wieder?
how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be?
Colin, shut the hell up, will you?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time...
Ach du Kacke.
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue. Miss White. He'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume?
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney?
Na, immerhin leben wir. Ist doch ein Anfang, oder? Erstmal? Vielleicht? Eventuell? War ja klar.
So,
Erstmal ein Bechern.
how do you, feel?
Wie ein Schweizer Käse, du.
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay.
Don't worry about me, all right? I'll be fine.
See? Strong as an oak, this guy.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Noch nicht.
You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived...
And pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin...
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
Well, I'll get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over?
Snow's the boss. She'll know what's best for the community.
Thanks. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder...
Yeah, thanks, Snow. For all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the crooked man thinks he's got snow under his thumb.
We're all mad about it, Colin.
Of course I'm pissed, but what's done is done.
Okay.
All I care about right now is just what does the crooked man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore.
This is about those girls, and it'll always be about those girls. Nothing will change that.
We'll see. The crooked man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way.
Look, I know things haven't gone great recently, but we're still doing our best.
That's not good enough.
Na danke.
So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book, straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters. To fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice...
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees? I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Well, if that's the case, please explain to Colin why tearing Dumb's throat out was necessary.
You can't let up until the fight is finished. He was still a threat, and that's all there is to it.
Sure. Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club.
Well, at least someone understands. Thanks, Colin.
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the farm.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin.
Look, everyone just calm down, all right?
I'm perfectly calm.
I'm not. Tell me right now, what's it gonna be, Bigby?
Ans Telefon gehen. Ganz einfach.
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks.
Okay.
Guess who's waiting in your office right now?
Beast?
Narissa.
Narissa?
That broad from the Puddin' and Pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Narissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here.
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the Crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
Irgendwie mag ich Colin. Der ist doch ganz sympathisch. Genau wie Toad und TJ. Okay, Quain. Gucken wir doch mal, was Nerissa will. Ah, so ganz lebendig wirken wir auf jeden Fall noch nicht. Aber ich denke mir, das wird sich wieder ändern. Irgendwann. Ah, ja gut. Erstmal das Intro. Eigentlich schade, dass es jedes Mal das komplett gleiche Intro ist. So kleine Abänderungen wären ganz cool gewesen, aber das Intro ist cool, also was soll's. Dann schauen wir mal, wie es weitergeht. Episode 4. Moin Jan. Oh, nicht schlimm. Hast gestern nichts mehr groß verpasst, Jan.
Sheriff.
Hi, Nerissa. Have a seat.
Kantholz! Ich wollte mich auch noch einbringen.
Are you okay?
Ja,
You didn't
klar,
look good last
klar.
night. I wasn't sure you'd be...
Don't be fooled by this. I didn't get the worst of it.
Huff and Puffs. Not many people smoke those.
Genau, Jan, genau.
Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the crooked man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter, and I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you?
It's my job to look out for people, and not just my friends.
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
But your lips are sealed.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it? You mind if I just...
No! His lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back! You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Okay. Was passiert, wenn wir das abnehmen würden?
I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off...
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of... trouble.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go. That was... abrupt?
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
Don't worry. I handled it.
Na du Oller
She
Daniel,
couldn't talk
alles
because
fit
of the
bei dir.
magic, but we managed to understand each other.
Na du alles Kantholz, ich glaube, es hackt doch.
I did my job, my way. What did you expect?
Do you really want to know? Because you have given me reason to doubt you. Surely even you can see that.
You have to trust me, Snow. And I'm pretty sure she left convinced we're on the right track.
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
Beauty told me she had to take out a loan from the Crooked Man. Seems like a pretty bad deal.
I can only imagine what they're thinking now.
Hat die eigentlich nur eine
We
Jacke?
need to solve this before something else
Schön, Daniel.
happens. Who knows what?
Deine Krücken auch noch da oder schon weg? Muss
I
wahrscheinlich noch ein
have
Krücken
other
machen.
matters to attend to.
Okay. Also, wir fahren jetzt zu Belle and Beast. Vielleicht haben die eine Idee. Das Woodland-Gebäude, die Wohnung von Belle and Beast.
Tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed. Oh. What do you want? Well, you're just going around knocking on doors?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Ach, sind doch irgendwo wieder weg, Daniel.
I've had a
In spätestens
shitty
20
night.
Jahren bist
You're
du
the
los.
only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there? Beast?
Look, I'm coming in. So, let's not get into busting down doors today, all right?
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
Okay. Ja, dann machen wir uns hier mal einen Kaffee, wa?
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
I can already tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here?
I know what the electric bill is for that thing.
Beast.
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went.
Ah, ich glaube gar nicht, dass die Dinger so viel ziehen, so viel mehr.
Call him again?
Talk about living in the past.
He was keeping secrets for you.
It was one little thing. Do you want to keep fighting about that? Or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money. And
Dass die nicht runterfallen. Sieht teuer aus.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
Is this something about that loan you took out? From the crooked man?
I didn't know what else to do,
We
so
should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate things.
I called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us.
Well, what kind of trouble are you in? Either it's the money, or it's something else.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk, and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us?
So weit
We'd
wird's
be
nicht
risking
kommen.
a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man, and I don't know if it's worth it.
You think you're the only ones in danger? If you have info on that crooked bastard, I need to hear it. Otherwise, I've got better things to do.
No, please don't.
Then tell me what the fuck is going on? You're in so much debt? Look around you. This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that
We
up.
never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Daniel, ich antworte sofort. Sekündchen.
And Beast. And we're out doing something fabulous.
let me just,
A day at the beach? Skiing the
Hey,
slopes?
we're not done here.
And we can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible. Beep! That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this. The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one
fuck
way or
this.
another.
Shit.
Nee, oder?
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah,
Von Jersey.
that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
Okay.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. but never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night, trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
Listen to me very carefully. Did you ever deliver to the Crooked Man? Can you give me an address?
No. I delivered to places all over town, but never to the man himself. It never seems to be heading to the same place, but it always comes out of the butcher shop.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration.
Daniel, das meint er sarkastisch.
But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me.
Dies Kappa, dieser Smiley heißt Kappa, das musste ich mir letztens auch ein paar Mal erklären lassen.
And it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially
schwer
not
zu
when she
erklären.
was.
Jugend von heute.
Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She, gets under my skin, you know. I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this, scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Das ist eine gute Frage. Wo fangen wir am klügsten an? Lucky Pawn oder das Butcher-Dingens? Ich würde ja fast eher zum... Ne, Moment. Okay, dann antworte halt nicht. Was? Achso, der Kantholzbot, der ist schüchtern doch. Unmöglich, dieser Kantholzbot antwortet noch nicht einmal. Ja, der ist schüchtern, nicht wundern. Also. Das Pfandleihhaus? Ist korrekt, oder? Die Pfandleihe. Da laufen größtenteils Normale rum. Beim Metzger hingegen haben wir die Chance, eventuell Mary zu treffen. Also Bloody Mary. Wir gehen erst in die Metzgerei.
You know...
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Ich hoffe, es war die richtige Entscheidung.
I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Okay. Gut, dann gucken wir doch mal, was in der Metzgerei so vor sich geht. Vielleicht können wir auch ein bisschen Mett mitnehmen. Oder ein schönes Steak. Rauchen verboten? Ach. Quatsch, Werbung. Moin Master. Na, alles klar? Okay. Gucken wir uns da erstmal hier vorne ein bisschen um. In der Metzgerei gefrorenes Fleisch. Okay, das ist
Very
neu.
appetizing. Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this?
Metzgerei ist eigentlich frisch.
Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any.
Ich würde auf keinen einzigen tippen.
Right.
Cold Wings, was haben wir da denn? Okay, ist das ein Schild? Sandwich,
I
Smoked
don't see
and
these cuts anywhere in here.
Specials? Das oben kann ich nie lesen, da ist ein Schatten. Wir klingeln nicht, wir gehen direkt durch. Ah, da kommt er ja schon.
Bigby Wolf? Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip. Oh, I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin.
I know Bloody Mary hangs around here. I want to talk to her.
I don't know what you mean. What you see is what you get. Just meat. You won't find anything else.
Ah, das können wir auch
We
selbst
just,
rausfinden.
we do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
And what if I do find something here? Because
Jo, Daniel.
you haven't been straight with me.
Bis gleich.
Really, Sheriff, you won't.
We'll see about that.
Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real
scheiße.
sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that.
Uh-oh.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Wir gehen da jetzt direkt durch. Genau das meine ich.
Shit.
Oh, los, komm, ein bisschen trainieren. Like Walkie. Let's go.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
Ja, du bist gleich wieder da, ist klar.
Just wait out front. I'll be right there.
Okay, I've had enough of this shit, Johann. Come on out.
Just wait in the front. I'll be right out.
Das
I'm
ist ein
sorry,
Tonband,
Sheriff,
oder?
but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
Sagebock, wo ist denn der? Wie groß ist denn die Halle da hinten? Was macht er mit so vielen? Das sind Schweine, oder?
They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby, please don't.
Bigby, what happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
If you don't talk, I might have to do just that. Is that what you want, Johann?
No, please. You don't have to do that.
Ja, sprich dich
dead.
aus.
Either way, they said to me, Johann, you could keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy, even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze.
They? Do you mean Mary? Bloody Mary?
This isn't my shop anymore. That crew took it from me a long time ago.
Crew?
Fuck. The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I'd let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when.
Na, dann mal hoch damit. Das Tor kriegen wir natürlich auch mit einer Hand sonst gehoben, aber mit beiden sieht es einfach besser aus, wa? Okay, was haben wir da denn? Ich denke mal, das ist eine Fabrik, Brauerei. Wie nennt man das? Würde ich jetzt mal so behaupten. Oh. Okay, dafür war der Button. Was ist das? Black Forest?
What is this place?
I told you, Big P. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Er hätte doch die perfekte Tarnung, der krumme Mann zu sein,
It's
oder?
business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
Damn it, you can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. They'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there.
I had to. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back?
You're not off the fucking hook yet, Butcher. If I find something, if I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying.
Er hätte doch die perfekte Tarnung. Ich weiß nicht.
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
Okay.
Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Okay.
What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment.
Ich traue dem Metzger irgendwie nicht.
That
Ich weiß nicht
symbol.
warum, aber...
It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's, brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a
Ja, the Crooked Man,
deal or
genau.
what?
I guess they never
Aber hier
used
heißt er
that
halt
thing on
krummer Mann.
wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories.
Foltergerät,
Not
okay.
that Mundies need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
Ja, ich lese halt nebenbei noch so ein bisschen die Untertitel.
Maybe just don't
ja.
touch anything back here, please?
Naja, wir fassen nichts an. Und da heißt er halt der krumme Mann und nicht The Crooked Man.
Huh.
Was soll's, ne?
Looks like math or something.
Oh, na dann gehen wir mal, ne? Ja, wir haben jetzt Feierabend. Ey, dahinter ist noch eine. Haben doch noch keinen Feierabend? Alles okay. Wow. Was ist das denn?
Shit. Is everybody on here? you know anything about this?
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things.
Don't you see what's going on here?
Ich
All
kann ihn
these
nicht retten,
fables
Master.
get magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs. The gear. And slave labor to work it.
Außerdem wär der Spaß ja zu Ende.
So these must be the raw materials. No wonder he needs so much.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains. He's enslaving fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the crooked man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow?
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office.
None of your business, Butcher. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
You won't have to worry, Johann. I'm gonna take him down.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Dennis wird heute wahrscheinlich wieder streamen, ja? Und ich werde wahrscheinlich auch wieder dabei sein. Angepeilt war, glaube ich, heute 8 Uhr. Wobei, das ist kein Hotel und das Mädel viel Glück gehabt. Hä? Master, was? Schon an einer Falltür, da ist er wahrscheinlich. Naja, im Spiel. Nein, kann die, wenn es für Crooked Man von dem Spiel ist, rennen. Okay. Da ist ja hier was anderes. Aber ich denke mal, das ist auch so eine Art Fabelwesen, Mysterium,
Jersey,
was weiß ich
don't
was.
give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you,
I'm
you're the guy who
just
makes
gonna.
sure-
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna...
Schande ist der
piece of
stark.
shit.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
Was zur...
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a
Was
little
zur...
sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. This ain't gonna go... Ah! You fucking mother... Oh, motherfucker! Oh.
Soll ja auch wehtun, nicht wahr?
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Hallo. Na du? Wie geht's? Was zur Hölle ist das? Oh, Tor. Oh, da ist doch die Axt.
Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Okay. Was? Das schaffen wir, das schaffen wir, das schaffen wir. Okay. Los. Weg damit. Sehr schön. Ach du Scheiße. Der Holzfäller, bitte mal dazukommen. Der steht da hinten nur rum und guckt sich seine Axt an.
Hey, assholes. I found her.
Okay, der sollte Platz sein. Was? Oh, der Süßkat, die darf ich ihn behalten. Nein, keine Haustiere. Was ich am Ende eh nicht. Ich muss ja sagen, ich bin froh, Untertitel anzuhaben. Sonst hätte ich das Ding nicht verstanden. Ja, grausam, diese verzerrte Stimme.
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror.
Nothing? I still have you, don't I?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump.
Where'd they take him? Where did they take Crane?
Oh, how the fuck should I know? They do what they do. You'll never see him again. Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's coat.
Okay, dann gucken wir mal. Ich guck mal gerade. Kannst du bitte den Command über der Haustierfrage lesen? Weißt du, das mit darf ich ihn behalten? Der Command darüber war doch ein herzliches Moin Moin, bla bla bla. Was meinst du? Wir gucken hier währenddessen schon mal weiter. Geld?
No time for traveler's checks,
Ja,
huh?
brauchen wir nicht. Ah, nehmen
You
wir
won't
mit.
be needing this anymore.
Haben zwar am ersten Mal liegen lassen, diesmal nehmen wir was mit. Punkt. So, was haben wir da?
That sick piece of...
Bild von Snow. Und der letzten.
The shard.
Die Scherbe.
It's the shard. Finally.
Hey, Sheriff.
Comment?
Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh!
Just shut the fuck up, will ya?
Ja, das frage ich mir auch gerade, Jan.
Smoke?
Also Master, also Kanti für Hölzer, ein Spiel heißt für Crooked Man und das ist ein Horrorspiel. Das habe ich doch vorhin schon gelesen.
I should have hit you with this thing.
Du, das habe ich schon gelesen. Hä?
Shitty brand anyway.
Ich werde aber so an sich erstmal keine Horrorspiele spielen oder sowas. Reizt mich einfach nicht.
Jersey was wrong, you know.
Jersey hatte Unrecht.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
It's my job. I'll get him.
All right, go do it then.
Dann gucken wir mal, wie es weitergeht, wa?
Hey, Woody.
Yeah?
What are you gonna do now?
We all got our roles to play, Wolf. I'll see ya.
Okay. Gut, dann gucken wir doch mal, wie es jetzt weitergeht. Fabletown Verwaltungsbüro. Aber ob wir den Spiegel wieder heile kriegen und was danach passiert, das seht ihr nach einer kurzen Pause. Also bis gleich. So, und da sind wir wieder. Dann machen wir doch mal weiter, wa? Moment. Immer der gleiche Taxifahrer. One-Man-Company, genau. Vielleicht ist das ja einfach ein Zauber, wisst ihr? Dass die Taxifahrer alle gleich aussehen. Wäre ja möglich. Spiel fortsetzen.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Keine Klone, sondern Glimmer. Möglich wäre
Seems
es.
your dog wants a biscuit.
Ich mag den nicht.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it, and that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Machen wir.
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable.
Why don't you go fuck off until I'm good and ready?
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know.
I found it in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's
Okay.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Na super. Das ist doch Mist.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it.
Wir haben doch
Try
das
talking
vom
to her
Crane.
about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallop because of you.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change a subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamour, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
Probably mistakes himself.
Na gut, dass wir das mitgenommen haben, wa?
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Don't worry. I did the right thing.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand, or if it was one of his goons.
I don't know. But when I catch the fucker who did this, I'll find out why.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
Oh Mann, diese Reime.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Okay.
The door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait! When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand, you don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive, and can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Na dann, ab dafür holen wir uns doch jetzt endlich für Crooked Man, wa? Wird auch Zeit. Für Gothic Bridge. Okay, Central Park. Keine Ahnung, wie das ausgesprochen wird. Streie? Keine Ahnung. Aber da haben wir die Tür. Na dann gucken wir mal. Auf damit. Rein da! Joe, Animo! Wo sind wir jetzt? Okay.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
All right, let's get this over with. Come on.
That's all I want, Sheriff.
Na dann gucken wir doch mal. Da bin ich jetzt echt mal gespannt, wie The Crooked Man, oder wie es hier übersetzt wurde, der krumme Mann,
Thanks for understanding.
aussieht.
This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
I can find the door myself. You should just get the hell out of here. Things are gonna get ugly in a minute.
Leave? I told you, I have to do this.
Hey, you've been warned. Stick around, and you're a part of this, just like anyone else.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me.
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I ain't scared of you.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door. The
You
boss
needn't
is there.
worry. He'll come
I know
around.
that much.
And like Crane before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more...
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Hab ich doch richtig gehört. Spezi Georgie ist da. Und die? Na, wer ist für Crooked Man? Geht doch nicht.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm so sorry, sir. I had no
It's all
idea
right,
he would...
Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now. You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
Okay. Das scheint Episode 4 gewesen zu sein, wa? Oder kommt da noch was? Nee. Gucken wir doch mal, wie es gleich weitergeht.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Okay. Da bin ich ja mal gespannt, wie es jetzt weitergeht, ne? Die meisten haben Colin nicht weggeschickt. Tod haben die meisten auch nicht weggeschickt. Gut. Ich würde sagen, wir lassen jetzt aber das Intro vor allem durchlaufen. Ne? Nö. Das können wir immer noch, wenn wir durch sind, nicht wahr? Denn wir werden weitermachen mit Episode 5. Und das ist meines Wissens nach die letzte Episode. Das ist irgendwie verdammt deprimierend, dann ist das schon wieder zu Ende. Dann haben wir Walking Dead komplett durch, müssen da warten, und für Wolf Among Us, dann müssen wir da auch für. Das ist ja kacke. Nee, wir hören jetzt an der Stelle auf und spielen das weiter, wenn der neue Teil da ist. Nein, natürlich nicht. Wir spielen jetzt natürlich noch zu Ende. Ja, ist die letzte Episode. Wer einmal lügt. Was meint er? Wollen wir? Ja, war. Also, Episode 5. Starten. Ich hoffe, ihr seid bislang mit meinen Entscheidungen. Ja, zu kurze Episoden, gebe ich dir recht. Eine Stunde dauern die so im Schnitt. Das ist viel zu kurz.
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Gut, dann schnacken wir doch mal mit ihm nach diesem Intro. Ich vergesse es jedes Mal, aber diesmal kommt es immerhin direkt nach der... was zuletzt passiert ist. Mal gucken. Episode 5, Wolf.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Versteck des krummen Mannes. Nacht. Das war nicht Bigfoot.
And if my envoys
Bigfoot
are correct,
ist braun,
you
nicht
haven't had
so
a lot of
dunkelschwarz.
rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, her carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Der scheint sauer zu sein.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? I hope you don't still think I did it.
It was Mary.
No, Sheriff. I'm afraid you're mistaken. I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You gonna kill me too? Well, go ahead. You think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
Get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Was zur Hölle?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Okay. Ich glaube, das kann jetzt ganz interessant werden.
Over here! You're done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Scheiße.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Sehr gut. Ah, okay, nochmal. Nummer 2.
Oh God.
Ja, da wird auch kein großes Problem darstellen, denke ich.
This way.
Nein, Marcel, der macht nur Dreck. Den darfst du nicht behalten. Anfang vom Ende, wa?
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Los, häng mich dran. Okay, du kannst das Auto natürlich auch anhalten, aber das ist ziemlich laut. Manometer! Warum ist das so laut? Was ist das da unten für ein Balken? Ja, was war das wohl, du? Oh, scheiße. Ah, wir hätten die Limo nehmen sollen.
No!
Nee, das wird sie nicht.
I can't.
Wie wär's, wenn wir daraus ein Cabrio machen, ha? Wir können natürlich auch wegfliegen. Das geht auch. Hinterher. Steh auf.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Okay. Okay, nee, Moment.
Holy shit.
Immerhin hat er viel Blut verloren. Dann gehen wir da noch mal rein, erledigen die Sache. Und dann ab zu The Crooked Man. Ne? Müssen wir den noch platt machen. Und dann haben wir hoffentlich den Killer. Das ist halt immer noch die Frage. Wer hat es wirklich getan? Hat es wirklich Georgie getan?
We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Get out of the way. Now.
No. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean—
fucking— You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Ja.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple. I would have lost everything. All of it. So maybe I did have a choice. But it wasn't fucking worth it. What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
Georgie.
no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Das sieht genauso aus wie bei den anderen. Die Bänder wurden abgenommen und dadurch der Kopf
I didn't
abgetrennt.
fucking mean it. I was just...
Mehr fast nicht.
Oh.
Er hat den nicht den Kopf abgeschnitten. Er hat einfach nur das Band entfernt. Da wäre ich niemals drauf gekommen.
Oh, fuck!
Get up.
Ich glaube nicht, dass er noch weit laufen kann.
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us.
He's gonna have it work.
Sekunde. So, jetzt ist Ruhe im Chat. Was macht denn ihr da schon wieder?
Worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
Scheiße.
Let's not draw this out. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I'll send someone for your body. Both of you.
Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Okay. Georgie tot. Vivian tot. Dam oder die, einer der beiden, ich habe schon wieder vergessen welcher, tot. Jersey und der andere Bruder der die und Dams ziemlich verletzt, würde ich behaupten. Bleiben noch Bloody Mary und The Crooked Man. Und die werden wir uns jetzt, denke ich mal, holen. Aber trotzdem, die Folgen sind echt zu kurz. Da müsste man sich echt fast schon beschweren. Ich meine, 1 Stunde 15 Minuten hat die letzte Episode gedauert. Das war ein schlechter Scherz. Da. Gehen wir da noch mal rein, wa?
Of course.
Ja gut, das sollte uns wohl nicht aufhalten, wa? Okay. Na Logo, ich hoffe bislang bist du, oder natürlich auch die anderen, aber na Logo habe ich jetzt mal direkt angesprochen, weil er, ich glaube, das Spiel ziemlich genial findet. So wirkt es zumindest. Jedenfalls, seid ihr bislang so mit den Entscheidungen, die ich getroffen habe, einverstanden? Oder hättet ihr was anders gemacht? Könntest du mal kurz in den Chat hauen?
So this is where they've been sending these.
Und ich sag's nochmal, bevor wir da jetzt reingehen. Holt sich was aus dem Kühlschrank. Was wollte ich sagen? Naja. Nur um es nochmal klarzustellen, ich gehe auf den Chat ein, sobald ich hier im Spiel die Möglichkeit habe. Jetzt in so Momenten wie jetzt gerade, wo ich mich frei bewegen kann, erschreckt mich doch nicht so. Mache ich das. Aber wenn wir gerade so mitten in der Story sind, müsst ihr verstehen, ne? Ja, sind schon viele gestorben, ne? Master, jetzt komm mal runter. Mensch, Mensch. Muss ich dir noch einen Kantholz an den Kopf werfen? Genießt das Spiel. Mann, Mann, Mann. So. Ein paar Tode habe ich allerdings auch bereut. Muss ich zugeben. Bloody Mary.
The big bad wolf.
Der große böse Wolf. Ja, ich denke, das sind wir. Ich weiß gerade... sag mal, können wir da nicht lang? Ah, doch jetzt. Okay. Die Steuerung war gerade irgendwie ziemlich hakelig.
You used to be something.
Bloody, halt die Klappe. Wo war er denn? Wir mit Snow. Wir wieder mit... Ne, das ist Faith. Mittlere habe ich vergessen. Das müsste dann Vivian sein. Ne, dann müsste das Lily sein. Da haben wir nochmal Snow mit der Schwester von Lily. Mal Faye. Wir, Vivian, Faye. Okay. Hat uns verfolgt, wa?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Darunter ist Blut. Aber warum? Okay, wir können hier so nichts machen. Dann gehen wir hier einfach mal weiter. Oh Gott, die Steuerung hier ist echt hakelig. Eine silberne Kugel.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Wo ist Bloody? Wow.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Okay. Ah, jetzt aber. Hä? weiß, sie war oben, aber da wird sie mit Sicherheit weg sein. Deswegen gehen wir jetzt mal nach unten und gucken hier weiter. Okay. Okay, einfach weitergehen, alles ist gut. Wow. Verdammte Hacke. Verrechnet er mit sowas? Scheiße. Verdammte Hacke!
Where are you?
So schnell bin ich nicht.
Come out and face me.
Da ist er doch. Warum zur Hölle ist die voller Glas? Ich kann gerade absolut nicht auf den Chat achten. Sorry, Leute. Ich guck, sobald wir hier durch sind, wieder rein. Aber jetzt gerade, ihr seht es ja selbst, ist echt problematisch. Das Spiel ist gerade auch unglaublich laut. Ich hoffe, man versteht mich überhaupt noch. Aber das müssen wir jetzt eben irgendwie hinkriegen. Also verzeiht mir dies bitte kurz. Okay. Bloody Mary erwischen, wa? Sollten wir hinkriegen. Hoffe ich. Was zur Hölle? Ist das ein Witz? Reicht nicht eine davon? Jetzt gibt's... Na super. Okay, das kann jetzt lustig werden. Mal 1. 2. Okay, vielleicht auch nicht. Was zur Hölle? Ich bin irgendwie verwirrt. Ich dachte, das war schon das Endstadium. Das, was wir vorher hatten. Wir können uns ja wirklich in einen richtigen Wolf verwandeln.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of I won't miss next time.
Ja, das werden wir sehen.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
How about I bring your corpse back to the woodlands instead?
You're not going to kill me.
You'd bet your life on that?
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
Okay, ich lasse
And
ihn
I
am
think you
Leben.
know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Bullshit. I already talked to Georgie. I know you ordered their deaths.
Mr. Porgy is mistaken, I assure you. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie.
Aber Georgie hat es nicht getan, weil er es machen wollte.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in. But you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work. What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here would achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think?
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will
Kannst du
follow.
es bitte lassen? Also die ganze Zeit gerade, du spammst ja echt schon. Das ist doch bescheuert, hä? Ist doch Kinderkacke. Die ganze Zeit da irgendwie, keine Ahnung, ich möchte ganz erschießen. So lustig ist das nicht. Reicht doch lieber ein bisschen Milchreis oder so, oder ein Steak, oder unterhaltet euch von mir aus über Politik.
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know, I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
How could you?
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What
people?
could they
You're
have
a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
don't.
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
How about I go ahead and kill you right now?
In front of all these people?
Do I look like I give a shit?
After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What? We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
but
with it
we promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that...
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Na, das sieht doch gut aus, wa?
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let
killed
me just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
Now, don't make him a murderer. For fuck's sake. Killing someone who's trying to kill you is hardly...
They were there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Now, where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
Right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you. That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little
What's
longer?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know what
shut
you-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
your-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy? You're done talking, Crooked Man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we get
already?
rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen
Können wir aufhören, so
up!
durcheinander zu reden? Mensch!
Clearly, we're having
Hört man ja gar
trouble
nichts mehr.
agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Okay, Logo, du wolltest nicht, dass wir ihn töten.
Do what you think is
Also
right.
lassen wir es.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Na super, das fängt ja schon wieder toll an. Gut, er wird doch sterben. Sorry, na Logo, ich wollte es nicht. Aber... Okay, er wird doch nicht sterben.
Remember this moment.
Okay.
Think of me when you try to sleep.
Wir bleiben dabei. Okay, muss doch nicht sterben, sehr gut.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't be
what
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Wir haben ihn aufgehalten. Wir haben's aufgeklärt. Jetzt wird er weggesperrt. Hey, das reimt sich. Jetzt ist die Frage, was kommt nun? Woodland, Luxus-Apartments. Im Übrigen, sorry für alle, die des Englischen nicht so mächtig sind. Die Untertitel haben sich gerade wohl irgendwie automatisch auf Deutsch umgestellt. Englisch. Warum? Weiß ich nicht. Ich hoffe mir, ihr seid trotzdem alle hinterhergekommen. Ja. Ihr habt ja sonst gesehen. Ein Rabe? Das ist er, wa?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp
Cool.
tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, Logo.
Okay, great.
Ja, ich war mir gerade nicht sicher. Wenn ich jetzt warte, stirbt er
This
trotzdem.
fucking line.
Wusste ich nicht. Aber wir haben es ja geschafft.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Ich glaube, da wird sich jetzt einiges verändern.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's
Colin.
gonna see you, Colin.
Oh Mann, ey. Colin ist cool. Ganz ehrlich. Herrlich. Oh Mann. Gut. Dann bringen wir doch mal den Crooked oder den alten schwarzen Raben weg, wa? Na, dann gab's doch ein Happy End. Oder gibt es, besser gesagt. Das ist doch schon mal schön, wa? Moin Sugar, na, alles klar bei dir? Na, dann gucken wir doch mal, wa?
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit!
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to...
Let me help you.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start.
Da bin ich mal gespannt.
Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, hat geklappt. Warum nicht?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess...
Was hätte ich denn machen sollen, Logo?
Done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
Hat doch geklappt.
Especially after... That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just... different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Nee. Och nee, nicht schon wieder ein Cliffhanger. Das ist doch ein Witz. Mal gucken, kommt noch irgendwas? Oh, Sonderstatistik. Beast, du hast ihm nicht gesagt, dass du Belle vor der Wohnung gesehen hast. Stimmt. Colin, du hast ihm einen Drink gegeben, als er in deiner Wohnung danach gefragt hat. Du hast ihm geholfen, der Farm zu entgehen. Krummer Mann, du hast ihn zum verwunschenen Brunnen gebracht. Du hast ihn eingesperrt. Ja gut, du hast ihn während der Befragung mit einer Zigarette verbrannt. Und du hast ihm während der Befragung eine Flasche über den Kopf gezogen. Ja mein Gott, sowas kommt vor. Dam haben wir getötet. Ja, Faye, nach dem Kampf mit dem Holzfäller hast du ihr Geld gegeben. Aber sie ist auch tot. Georgie, du hast ihn dem Tod überlassen. Du hast seinen Laden zusammengeschlagen. Gott, warum ist denn das so klein? Mensch. Greenleaf, du hast ihre Tür eingetreten. Gwen, du hast mit Gwen nach Lillys Beerdigung getrunken. Holly, du hast die Beerdigung ihrer Schwester unterbrochen. Ja gut. Nerissa? Ja, ne? Du hast dir während eurer letzten Unterhaltung eine Zigarette gegeben. Da war dein Logo ja nicht so für. Du wolltest ihr in Bigbys Büro das Band abnehmen. Du wolltest ihr während eurer letzten Unterhaltung das Band abnehmen. Das Band muss weg. Na? Snow, du hast sie mit ins Strip Trap genommen. Du hast ihr Cranes Foto von ihr gezeigt und du hast ihr versprochen, den krummen Mann lebend zurückzubringen. Haben wir. Wir haben auf Tiny Tim gewartet. Bei TJ, du hast seinen Käfer angenommen und versprochen, ihn Snow zu geben. Werden wir tun. Und Toad, du hast ihn während der Befragung in seiner Wohnung geschlagen. Ja, du bist für ihn eingetreten, als Snow ihn auf die Farm schicken wollte. Aber wollte ich schon sagen, und wir haben ihm Geld gegeben. Aber, ja, wir sind damit durch mit The Wolf Among Us, wa? Schade drum. Wirklich schade drum. Wir lassen jetzt auf jeden Fall einmal, ist jetzt ja das erste Mal quasi, dass wir das Intro durchlaufen lassen. Sonst haben wir das immer früher oder später aus Versehen meistens unterbrochen, weil ich da dann eine Pause gemacht habe. Ich hoffe mir, ihr seid so mit den gröbsten, was auch immer, also sagen wir mit dem Großteil der Entscheidungen einverstanden. Ja gut, dass wir Ne, wir haben die getötet, oder? Einen der Brüder, das wir da eingetötet haben, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen, das habe ich direkt danach schon bereut. Aber naja. Haben wir getan. Was soll's, ne? Aber nach Nalogos Wunsch haben wir The Crooked Man nicht getötet, sondern eingesperrt. Der kommt jetzt als Rabe auf die Farm. Aber Nerissa. Irgendwas stimmt mit Nerissa nicht. Ich denke mal, das wird in einer zweiten Staffel dann genau beschrieben, wenn eine zweite Staffel kommt. Ich hoffe es. Also ich meine, ich habe da auch mal was gelesen, dass da noch was kommen soll. Aber aktuell kommt ja zum Beispiel, soll ja auch noch Jurassic Park demnächst kommen von Telltale? Weiß ich gerade gar nicht. Aber es kam jetzt erst Game of Thrones, es kam Borderlands, Walking Dead Staffel 2 ist glaube ich schon ein bisschen älter, war. Aber haben wir auch schon durch. Mal gucken, was da noch so kommt, würde ich mal sagen. Morgen geht dann wahrscheinlich weiter mit Valiant Hearts, The Great War. Da weiß ich ehrlich gesagt noch nicht viel drüber. Ich weiß, es hat irgendwie mit dem Zweiten Weltkrieg zu tun. Und das ist von Ubisoft. Ubisoft Montreal, wenn ich mich nicht irre. Die Geschichte fortsetzen. Fables. Okay. Wurde noch heute eines der Comicbücher? Nee, du. Das ist eigentlich nicht so meins. Bin ja doch eher so ein bisschen für Superhelden, ne? Wobei ich sagen muss, das Spiel hat mir ziemlich gut gefallen. Es war nicht besser als Daisy. Ach Quatsch, Daisy sag ich schon. Es war nicht besser als The Walking Dead. Aber es war... Ich glaube ebenbürtig. Ebenbürtig ist ein gutes Wort. Es hat Spaß gemacht. Die Story war fesselnd. Die Story war aber dicker Minuspunkt. Die Story ist zu kurz. Wir haben das jetzt, glaube ich, in 6 Stunden durchgespielt, wenn überhaupt. Ich meine, alleine an der zweiten Episode, die habe ich ja wirklich in 1 durchgespielt im Stream. Also quasi in 1, ich glaube auf 2 Tage verteilt. Die hat knapp 10 Stunden gedauert. Und hier, ich kann mal gerade gucken, 7 Stunden. Das ist mir zu kurz. Muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen. Wir können auch noch mal gucken, was noch so bei Extras ist. Spielerentscheidung. Ja gut, das müssen wir uns eigentlich nicht nochmal angucken, wa? Das hatten wir ja alles. Ich scroll einfach einmal durch. Das müsstet ihr eigentlich alles kennen. Haben wir alle Erfolge? Wahrscheinlich nicht, wa? Oh, da fehlt ein bisschen. Ja, aber ist ja nicht schlimm, darum geht's ja nicht. Ne? Märchenbuch. Da haben wir aber alles aufgedeckt, wa? Nee, auch nicht. Lol. Okay. Wer weiß, vielleicht werden wir das ja irgendwann nochmal spielen, ne? So, ich sag mal in einem halben Jahr. Wäre eventuell eine Überlegung wert. Ich werde es an der Stelle jetzt aber erstmal beenden. Gibt's oder im Ersten Weltkrieg? Ich weiß es gar nicht genau, du. Ich guck mal gerade bei Steam. Valiant Hearts, The Great War. Das gab's ja letztens für einen Apfel und ein Ei, da konnte ich dann doch nicht Nein sagen. Da, Valiant Hearts, The Great War. Trading Cards? What? Achso, das ist ein Update. Nee, Update interessiert mich nicht. Steht. Ach, da, über dieses Spiel. Ha. Jeder Protagonist. Pipapo. Ich will da jetzt gar nicht zu viel lesen. Da. Erlebe den Ersten Weltkrieg von 1914 bis 1918. Hast recht. Entschuldigung, da habe ich mich vertan. Das steht dann aber definitiv morgen auf der Liste. Also das fangen wir heute nicht an. Wie gesagt, das kommt dann morgen. Morgen fangen wir damit an. Bin mal gespannt, wie das ist. Ich habe bislang schon ein bisschen was drüber gelesen. Ich habe den Trailer natürlich gesehen, auch damals, als es rauskam, den E3-Trailer. Aber ich habe mich null damit beschäftigt. Weil ich wusste, okay, das ist ein Spiel, das werde ich spielen. Lese ich mir da auch nicht groß was zu durch. Ne, wenn es dann am Ende Müll ist, dann ist es halt so, habe ich Pech gehabt. Aber wir sind dann durch mit dem dritten Spiel jetzt im Stream dieses Jahr. Ein weiteres Telltale-Game. Ein sehr emotionales Spiel. Da bin ich ja mal gespannt. Na, Logo, klingt ja so, als würdest du dich schon so ein bisschen drauf freuen? Kann man das da so ein bisschen raushören? Ja, ich bin auf jeden Fall, wie gesagt, gespannt. Aber das kommt dann, wie gesagt, ab morgen. Morgen geht's dann, wie heute. Lass dich überraschen. Werd ich. Keine Sorge. Damit geht's dann morgen los ab, ich sag mal 15 Uhr. Ich bin gerade am Überlegen, was machen wir denn jetzt noch? Ich kann mal gerade gucken. Wir haben es jetzt, naja, kurz nach 5:30. Wenn ich die Zeit finde, schaue ich gern zu. Ja, würde mich freuen, der Logo. Sonst, es ist ja später auch noch online, ne? Was machen wir denn jetzt noch Schönes? Also bei Escapists gerade habe ich nicht so Lust drauf. Limbo ist auch noch ein Spiel, das müssen wir auch noch spielen. Ich habe tatsächlich noch kein Limbo gespielt. Das habe ich jetzt seit, 2 Jahren circa. Hab's noch nie gestartet. Das ist auch noch was, das wird auch noch wahrscheinlich im Stream kommen. Aber nicht heute. Ich finde gerade ehrlich gesagt kein Spiel, was für jetzt wäre. Also würde ich sagen, wir machen an der Stelle jetzt gleich Schluss. Ein Wait lohnt sich jetzt gerade auch nicht, also lassen wir das heute einmal aus. Aber ich werde ja heute Abend mit dem Dennis wieder streamen, und zwar DayZ Origins, also die Mod. Wir haben da gestern Abend unsere Fundamente gesetzt für die Häuser und ich denke mal, wir werden da heute die Häuser fertig bauen. Wer Lust hat, kann der gerne mal reinschauen später. Ist unterm Stream verlinkt bei Friends. Einfach nach Next to You gucken. Ich habe den Link gerade leider nicht im Kopf. Wobei, den kann ich ja eigentlich eben raussuchen. Sekunde. Wo haben wir denn? Nicht Polly, da. So. da habt ihr einmal den Link. Dürft ihr gerne ein Follow reindrücken. Ne? Schöne Grüße heute Abend aber auch von mir bestellen, auch wenn ich da bin. Ja, da machen wir dann nachher weiter. Ich werde mich dann an der Stelle jetzt aber für heute verabschieden. Wie gesagt, morgen ab 15 Uhr dann Valiant Hearts The Great War. Erster Weltkrieg, 1914 bis 1918. Nicht Zweiter Weltkrieg, wie ich gesagt habe. Richtig. Gut. Also, ich sag dann, no, bis später oder morgen und immer schön holzig bleiben. Haut rein.